So you all know that I'm still on the hair breakage series, and one of the things that we are going to talk about is getting a signature look. Okay, because when you're going through hair breakage, sometimes you could be at that awkward length like me. I'm at that awkward length right now where my styles are restricted. And if you've been following me for long, you know that I don't do wigs, and I've decided that I'm not going to have any extensions on my hair. I'm just going to, embrace my hair and let my hair out all the time. So the reason why it's important for you to understand the signature look when you're going through hair breakage is because I want you to know that when you're going through hair breakage, your styles are going to be restricted. You cannot go back to doing what you used to do because it could worsen the situation, or better still, you might not see any progress. So when I mean a signature look, I mean a look that a hairstyle that you're going to stick to, at the same time see results and see some progress. So for me, because I'm at a very awkward length, the only thing you're going to see me do is either put this in a bobbin at the back or just leave it like this. Okay, I have a flat iron, right? A Dyson flat iron. And the only time I would flat iron my hair is if I have a special occasion to go to. But it's not something I would do all the time because I'm currently going through breakage. And too much heat could backfire as well. So the only thing I do on wash days, I just blow dry on low heat, and that's it. And you need to get comfortable with keeping the hairstyles simple when you're going through hair breakage. You cannot make it complicated. You cannot make it high manipulative. You've got to keep it simple. That's the key. Keeping it simple, because that is what your hair wants. Think about your average white girl, right? That hair is probably in a bun or a ponytail 90% of the time. The only time she has it down constantly is when she's got somewhere to go to. And to be honest, us black girls need to implement that type of habit. I think we need to implement a habit where we don't always have to do different styles all the time. Sometimes it's just too much on the hair. And not only that, it's a lot on your financial life. A lot of the black hairstyles we do, like braids, twists, cornrows, it takes up a chunk of money. And because it takes up so much money, then you want to leave that styling for so long, which is then causing dryness, which eventually will cause breakage. So do you see why it's important to get a signature look and be okay to keeping it simple? Nobody is expecting you to have slick hairstyles every single day or change of hairstyles every single time. Like, honestly, people are not paying attention to your hair like that. They only pay attention when your hair is messy, when your hair is rough, or when there's head lice at the very surface of the hair. So don't put yourself under that pressure. I'm pretty sure in my last 6 video, you've probably been seeing the same style and nothing special, nothing different, because during this time of hair breakage, you have to keep it simple. You cannot make it too complicated. You make the situation worse. Now, what type of hairstyle are you going to stick to? Because at this awkward length, it can be so awkward that you're not even proud of it, but you're going to find something that is suitable in that awkward length. So what I did before, I tried washing my hair and let it air dry. And I did that for about 2 weeks. I wash my hair every week and I was trying that. But what I realized is that letting my hair air dry sometimes causes more tangles, and I just didn't think it looked okay. So then I tried blow drying, and I found that that's what works best for me. And I'm able to use an oil moisturizer to keep it moisturized. So that's that. I have a curling wand. I have a straightener, but I can't use that all the time because I'm trying to recover from breakage. Now, for somebody else, you might not be at an awkward length. You might have long hair and it might still be going through breakage. But something you don't want to do is use too much heat. I don't care what any hairstylist tell you. you cannot use too much heat when you're going through breakage. You need to minimize it as much as you can. As much as you can, because heat is still causing a degree of dryness. Even though you're using heat protectant and all that kind of stuff, it's still causing a little bit of dryness, especially with afro hair. So you have to be really, really careful. But I'm here to say that during this season of breakage, your hair is not always gonna look on point all the time, but it needs to look neat and moisturized and presentable. And you have to get familiar with keeping it simple. I think us black girls, because we're so used to the struggle life and we're so used to overcomplicating things and making it look big and flamboyant, that we forget that keeping it simple does the job. Keeping it simple allows you to see progress. Keeping it simple allows you to get on with life and not spend hours and hours trying to get your hair done. Okay, so that's really it for this video. I kept this video simple because it's something important, but it's not talked about. It's a signature look with the awkward length. Find what works for you. If it's putting it in a bun, if it's doing mini cornrows, something simple and accessible for you. And that would be it for this video. Bye.